Greetings, fellow denizens of Doomsday Vault. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault. Episode 31, Trojan Exit. So if we do a little bit of micromanagement like this, it makes it a little bit more tolerable and quicker. Okay, he actually wanted to leave, that's fine. It will take a while. We're at room to die next. Kitchen. Workshop. Always. Kill box. Bedrooms. Hospital. Other. Now you don't come all the way out here, mine one node, and then walk away. That's not how this works. So if you vote kill box, I'm going to have to floor up the kill box, which is fine. It does add a little bit of defender advantage, being that they won't be walking at 91% speed, or 93 rather percent speed on the rough stone. But I think that's not a big deal. We changed rock type, which is interesting. So 18 up, which means the next lamp will be here. Mayhem's been smoothing the floors out here this whole time. This has been a huge task. And Mayhem's already leveled up to 6 construction. 6 and change. Got 1 more minute to vote on that. And then I want to ask who gets bionics, whether it's lungs for Technoir or arms, legs, eyes, etc. I'll pull that in just a second. Or I guess the better question is, how do we use our plasteel? Weapons, armor, bionics. Are children allowed out here? No. You know, I think it's fine for children to wander the mining tunnels. I don't think it's dangerous in most cases. So yeah, this is the children allowable zone. That keeps them pretty safe. Oh, I see problems though. Little hole in the pathing. Steel. Oh, that's actually right where I'm heading towards. All right, bedrooms. That'll keep me busy. So let's start with Sapo and Cam. And I'll continue the theme of silver gray in the inside, blue on the outside. And then the question is, and I'm just going to answer the question myself, walls or no walls, and I'm just going to do the walls while I'm at it. It's a lot of paint per bedroom, because they're large bedrooms. I forget exactly where the hollow pot spots are, but like I feel like I've had to go way further than I thought I would. Oh, no, I guess not. Still pretty in there. Oh, it does not look like it's, it doesn't look like it's roofed. Which I would say... So here's a little reminder. Where is Kadath? The empty areas... go all the way to the map edge. Yeah, it looks like a back door. What to do about the back door? Mine it out as a way to exit the map tile safely even when manhunters are present. Leave it closed, off, and fogged. It's up to you. But I am fairly certain, given that there is thin rock roof here, that it is an unroofed exit in this area. Oh, uranium! And it's not obtainable. Of course. And steel. Wow, that is back-to-back. Good job, Cathanon. Oh, Cathanon, you probably should be doing something else. So once you vote on this, I'll have you vote on how I use the plasteel that we have. Oh god, you lay down the steel and then you leave. Thomas, that is disappointing. Ah, there's a bedroom. Got one done. I'm gonna do the walls first, and then I will do the flooring afterwards. Give us the correct feel first. It's way more dyes than I have available to me. The benign prisoner. Oh. I see opportunity here. I don't think I need to poll you guys. I just don't. So it is keeping a prisoner for 18 days until the scandal passes. Done. This is not going to be one of those situations where I forget to accept the quest. Hey, Mayhem. Capture the dude named Boss. Big Boss. His name is Big Boss? What, and like Solid Snake is gonna pop out of a cardboard box? Okay. Sure. Alright. Mr. Bird Boss. So he has blood rot. We're gonna have to tend to him with herbal. And then he's a big bird boss, and then give him standard food. And you guys want me to mine out the exit so I can exit safely, even in the face of manhunters. So I will just queue up a mining zone and go all the way to the exit. It's also probably one of those things where I'm going to have a wall and door here so that if manhunters happen to enter in this pocket, they're stuck. Hospital blood doesn't really matter for blood rot. As long as they get a little bit of medicine periodically, they're fine. One thing that I could do for him, though, is to give him a table and chair. for the comfort. So the current priority is mining tunnels to map, exit, and take care of Big Bird Boss. I'm calling him big because, I mean, look at the dude. He's huge. So, he's now known as Big Bird Boss. The delicate psychopath. Big Bird Boss. Love it. If this is to become a map exit, probably not end up tiling it. So your beauty needs are somewhat going to be met. And your comfort needs are met. Well, you don't have comfort needs, but your food and sleep. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the reveal. Okay. Yep, it was totally exposed. There's actually a little bit of a hollow section here, too. Which I might as well poke around, because I don't think it won't expose to the outside. There's a small possibility of, like, putting solar... Well, no, because it's outdoors. It's not polluted, though, so that's good. It's like a nature area for children, I guess. And there it is in all of its glory. And I think what I'll do is I will mine it out a little bit so that it's just larger. But not so close to the edge that it's a danger to sapping. So then, let's go ahead and put a uranium wall here and a uranium door here. Not messing around. How old are the kids? So the oldest would be Carlotta at 10. Mayhem's also 10. Hyas is 6. Getting pretty close to 7. And Nella is 5. And this was just like an overhead mountain pocket. Or a lack of overhead mountain pocket. It grew up so fast, I know. It hit me right in the feels for real life. In a good way. You know, you like pay the nice path for them and they refuse to take it. For this series, I'm not using the perfect pathfinding mod, so the pawns take dumb paths all the time. So now if manhunters spawn back here, at least there's a door to stop them from coming into the mining shafts. I unroofed the tunnel. I roofed it up. There we go. It is kind of nice that I'll be able to exit the map tile. There is a possibility that the raid enters here, though. And if they did, their obvious point of attack would be through this uranium door. Meaning that it might be wise for me to have a pair of mini turrets here. So that in the case of a raid, I have something to slow them down. Are rocket turrets worth it? They are really good in certain situations, but they are not automatic. They are manually activated. So for me to use rocket turrets or rocket swarm launchers in here, it doesn't make any sense. They also require line of sight. They have pretty short range. They're really, really good against a lot of grouped up weak targets, kind of like how mortar shells would be good, but they're more accurate than mortar shells. So they have, you know, they have their uses, in other words. But in a very tight mining shaft, they would not be the right weapon at all. I feel like I have enough rice, so let's get Tinctoria dying. I'm just going to dedicate another grow to Tinctoria again. I will treat this zone as technically outdoors because it's not enclosed, meaning that I'm not going to use it for solar. Not that it would be all that useful for solar anyway, because although it's a large space, it's right at map tile, so I'd only really be able to get like 2 panels in here anyway, which is not very many. How to use my Plastium. Armor, weapons, bionics. Or other. The reason I set them back as far as I did is this is the max range of the turret, which means if sappers enter here, the sappers actually might reroute going through the mountain instead, because the turrets will stop the likelihood of them coming in that direction. Maybe. Oh, we have some probably drunk raccoons? Yeah, we have some drunk raccoons. Oh, drunk a lot of animals. Let me close my entry door, because they're coming in and consuming my booze. I knew the risk of leaving the doors open, and I accepted it. Makes it a lot easier to hunt animals because they come close to the base. In fact, I could even lure them on purpose to a singular spot. Bait rice. I'm surprised given that there's corpses available. Well, I guess that rat was eating that waster's head. Dark. Well, that's what they do. Circle of life is also the circle of death. Bionics it is. Alright. What bionics should I make? Other would fall under, I don't know, just stomachs, spines, hearts, etc. Give it 2.5 minutes on that. So bird, blood rat is totally fine. It's 0.1%. Oh yeah, here we go. You can see the bait rice working perfectly. brought a boom rat right into the kill box where things aren't all that flammable, making it very easy to kill and clear. As if by design. Shay, you will be out 17 hours, so pretty soon. Pretty soon. Wow, we are running so far for cut stone. Okay. Carlotta, your first statue is pretty good. You want to deliver it to the prisoner? Someone will? Fulfill the prisoner's beauty needs and making it even less likely for a psychotic break. The reason I smooth this one section out is so that I can have dead power, so that I can turn the turrets off. They don't have to be on all the time. The code says it's 25% chance that refugees betray me. How do I feel about that? I feel like it's a lie. Anecdotally, in my own experience, it's very close to 100%. Like I honestly don't even think I'm exaggerating when I say that. I feel like of the last 10 refugee events that I've dealt with on stream, maybe 9 of them have betrayed me. I think that that's probably a very accurate figure. If I went back and checked. So that doesn't have any. Is that driven by difficulty? Because if not, yeah, that's nutty that I get betrayed so often, despite the fact that my chances shouldn't be that high. But you know, it's just Randy being Randy to me, right? Long as it is. Alright, I think Tech Noir is due and owed a pair of lungs. So I'll do Tech's lungs first. And then maybe after Tech's lungs, Sapo? Because Sapo is one of the only original 6 not to have lungs. So I'll do Tech and Sapo lungs. Oh man, their relationship is falling apart even further. Oof. Well, hopefully Mayhem will be able to fix that soon. Once I get the neurofarmer for taking care of Big Bird. Big Boss Bird. Boss Big Bird. Whatever his name is. Big Boss Bird. The don't make me kill children. So that's actually just a Cathanon. That's actually just a gameplay thing now in the storyteller settings. If you want to go custom, well, you could disable children, and I think it's on next patch. You can have it say, "Never give me children I have to kill." It's actually going to be built into the game, FYI. The shelves next to the drug lag just haven't been set up yet. Good catch. This was supposed to be herbal medicine, trimine, cloth, and nutrimine. Yeah, it is nice because I can personally, I can always separate between. I can just attribute to it. It's a video game. I don't want to kill kids, but like if the storyteller makes me, it's really not my fault. But I can totally understand just not wanting to have to kill kids. And I mean, in the last battle, I saved as many as I could. Right, I rescued 2 of them and I let 1 run out of the 8. It's good kill death ratio, but it's certainly better than what they probably deserved, given that they like almost killed Mayhem again. No, sorry, Carlotta. This sculpture, I'm breaking. Shay, you're out. You're out, you're out, you're out. So Shay no longer is ugly. Well, oh boy. The other problem of killing kids is people like when you kill kids. It kind of ruins relationships. And yeah, that's a big one. I feel like that's not even fair, honestly. To have a relationship penalty of, oh, you killed a kid. It's like, I did. Because the kid was trying to kill Carlotta. Don't you remember? I don't know. So, Ebony, you mentioned a good way to build relationship, which is exploity, is to use heat to have them downed and then rescued. That's actually a technique I used maybe 3 years ago in Black Settlers. I can't say for certain I'm the one that pioneered that technique, but I definitely used it before I saw anyone else use it. So when I say that I am well aware of said technique, I not only have proof of it, but I have proof that I've been doing it for years. My personal favorite actually is just to lock them in a prison together, and provided that they have a positive, lock them in a prison together, drop words of love on one another, and just force them in there until they sort it out. And I do find that that works pretty well. It ain't perfect, but it works pretty well. Right, so when we make these drugs, let's drop them so we can make more of them quicker. The Love Shack. Yep, exactly. I call it the Love Shack. Oh, speaking of Love Shack. Why would you fight the brawler of the group? That seems like a really bad idea. And you know, well, I guess we have herbal meds, so it doesn't really matter, but what a waste of drugs. And your rivals. Oh, good. You all like getting out until you kiss. Yeah, it has that kind of energy. I will admit, it definitely has that kind of energy. Which I'm not proud about. But sometimes you need for them to get along. And, sacrifices have to be made. They're not my sacrifices. So, that's why it's really easy for me to force them to make them. Oh no, this isn't good. This waste pack needs to get hauled back to base. Because this waste pack doesn't belong out there. Well, no, I guess it's fine. Just leave it. But let's waste pack another tree. So I think the trees could probably handle 20. It looks like. If I really wanted to do, I could do the math. Taz. No, that's a Russian shotgun. Tox. There we go. Tox 2. Realistically, it's 6 divided by whatever. What's the easiest way to see a zone? Like a stockpile zone, maybe? I'm sorry. This is for science. Is that the tox trees? Oh, and I missed 2 zones here. And here. So realistically, it's a zone of 192. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information, but I guess I have it. So that means that at most, a Pollux tree can handle 32 packs decaying at once. And then it will fill the entire zone. I don't know if it can fill directly underneath the tree, but it would have been 190, or it would have been 32.15 or whatever, you know, like a 1/6 of a pack. So that's a lot of packs. I'm not going to shove any more than 20 because I think that's probably enough. Wait, where are you going with that? Dude, this is a critical zone. Put that back. Is it trade beacon sized? No, that's definitely smaller than a trade beacon. It's like a little bit larger than moisture pump. Oh, no, you're right. It is trade beacon sized. Okay. So it's a trade beacon's worth of pollution destruction. Neat. Thought trade beacons were larger. Didn't I paint a zone here? What happened to that? Tox 2. And I'm going to put fewer out here because this one is a little bit more polluted. Tox 3. And those should be critical. Yeah? Yeah, they're critical. So we'll haul the tox packs out there so that we can start processing them. Yeah. Easy rule would be if it's fully clear, throw 25 and move on to the next one. If you throw 30, you could throw 30 if it's fully clear, like every last ounce, but I rarely wait that long. And then what ends up happening if I throw too many is, like, let's say I throw more than what this tree's zone can handle, it would start polluting here, which is something I'm trying to avoid, right? I don't want to pollute my home. I want to pollute around the trees so that the tree can handle it. There's nothing technically stopping me for them re-shoveling up the toxic packs and reallocating them later on, but that's like cleaning your room, taking all the trash in your room and throwing it back into your room. I mean, why would you do that? That makes no sense. So how's them's lungs coming? Slow. It's just that. No, I already have. Oh, they're just not putting them in the right spot. How? This is critical. What? Lung. There we go. Yeah, it probably can spread to underneath the tree, I'd imagine, but you can't ever place it there, so 32 is the safe parameter. Oh, shoot. That doesn't happen very often. Tech Noir, you are due for lung 1, lung 2. And I'll have Cam do the surgery. Are doors open? It's cool outside? No, doors aren't open. Everybody inside. We have a siege. I'm gonna enjoy counter-sieging, I think. So Tech Noir, I am going to suspend your surgery so that you're not out of this fight. Sapo. Shay. Shield. Hold fire. But load. Actually, Cam, are you better? Yeah, you're better than Shay at shooting. I'm gonna get all the generators on. Yeah, the hard snow and the eclipse, it's really as a result of the eclipse. I have a 11-hour eclipse here, and I hadn't thought to get the extra chem on to offset the eclipse, and that's why I browned out. So what I'll do in the meantime is just shut things off I don't need. Wait, I thought you were manning the mortar. Well, can't wait. So I'm happy to send whatever shells we have. I don't really care. And let's aim for their shells. Mayhem. I want you in the front entryway. What are you guys doing? Oh, the underground zone. I'm actually not going to include over here. Because I don't really need people to be that far from action. I got him. Oh yeah. Killed one, killed two, injured a whole bunch. They're coming in now. So I'm sending Mayhem to start setting fires. I'll have Kadath set up the turrets. And Mayhem to try to set fire to the entryway, but Mayhem's way out of position. Yeah, Mayhem's coming. Was way out of position. Kadath, swap sword, that's a good idea. My turrets aren't really sporting, is there time? Yeah, there's a little bit of time for fires. It's not gonna do very much. I'm gonna flick the grow lights off so that the turrets aren't browned out. There's some of them that are just so very, very wounded that they might not ever make it in. Kind of fine by me. Kadath, you're not doing that. Good try, though. All right, one more shot, and Mayhem will get out of there. It's already almost 200 degrees Fahrenheit. About boiling now. And I'm going to save on steel. I don't think I need mini turrets for this fight. You can see how they're sort of dancing around the fire. They're starting to get heat stroked, which lowers consciousness, which makes it easier for me to kill them. And they absolutely get smoked. Complete instant splat. Your name is Ghoul with an S. Shul, which is Yiddish for school. Sure, okay. Oh, your little Edekin groans. They're cute. And that's it. Away with ye. So, unrestricted to put out the fires. That was pretty easy. Alright, I'm a little over time, but I'm gonna play up until the point where I get the surgeries done. Your gear, don't care about your gear, I don't care about. I don't think I see any other... Oh no, you have recon armor. Strip. And shield, you're the one that should be in here, because you are bloodlust. Oh, superheated air. Yes. fix that. Yaroslav. Got work for you. I'm getting the fire. The heat's gone now. It's fixed, if you're worried. I let them just keep going because I knew it was going to get fixed almost instantly. Oh, hi, yes, you should not be watching this. But hey, it is the fact of life on this horrible, horrible planet. Maybe you get extra time Thursday too? Oh boy, are you ever. For reference, Thursday I'll be streaming 5 extra hours, because the following week is Thanksgiving here in the US, so the following week I won't be streaming Wendigos. I'll be with family. And then tomorrow I'll actually be streaming as well. Tomorrow I'll be streaming a game called Floodland, which is like a post-apocalyptic survival game. And I'll be streaming from 7 p.m. to midnight. You better not bleed out on me, Robinson. Because I want the kill. Shield is bloodlust, so I have Shield do it for mood reasons. Big mood reasons. Alright, raid is done. I think the only injuries sustained are very, very light burns that are already fully healed. Tech Noir, your surgeries await. You just checked the unstable quote branch, and indeed, Child Raiders Allowed option does the same thing as your mod. You'll delete it once the new version drops. Yeah, sorry that you didn't ask me ahead of time, because I could have warned you that it wasn't worth your coding time. But I appreciate that. Obviously, you and Ludion think alike, so I guess it's a bit, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. You should be proud that you had an idea that was also implemented in parallel. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. How long till this lasts long? We need 4 advanced components for it, so it's going to be a minute. Well. I am patient. There's Warg out here. Very far away. Okay, the eclipse is ended. I am turning on the grow lights again, so we don't have a bunch of plant rot. And then flicking off the extra chem gens that I had on to compensate. These extra dyes. Oh, yeah, we got the hallways correctly colored. So I'll continue doing that. I guess that's not a bedroom, and you guys voted for bedroom, so let me fix that. That's a bedroom. I'm going to try to get the bedroom walls dyed first, and then eventually do the floor and furniture. Big Boss, Big Bird. That means yours too, and probably the crib as well. The nursery is still technically a bedroom. Ooh, rice rot. Let's hedge against rice rot problems by deleting the shelf and just having a spot on the floor. Call that duck meat rice. So who is... anyone trying to hunt the warg? Raccoon, boom rat, and waste rat. So I'm going to have Cam and Shay come and manually hunt the warg, because I think it's a little bit more dangerous. Never hurts to have backup. So tech, that means you could definitely be outside of your helmet. I need 2 more simple helmets. I've been doing simple helmets, not because they're great, but because they're cheap. They're just regular old steel, which is something that I can afford. Whereas, like, marine helmets are way pricier. Way better, but way pricier. So all the ones with detox lungs end up with steel helmets, which keep their domes a little bit better protected. Could we utilize the crater? This is... You mean this? This is outside. It's outside and fully polluted. So it's through a cave, but I'm not going to utilize it because I'll just consider it outside zone. So the last lung. Oh, where'd you go, Kath? Eating and relaxing. Wow, you went all the way over there to relax? You know, we have like a giant dining room table. Well, hey, wherever you want to be. It's fine by me. But no sleep. You're going to skip sleep this time. We're waiting on that lung. So we have a little bit more room for waste packs. 14 more at the northeast tree. And I think I'm all out of waste packs in my storage, which means that we could go back to... It's so very difficult to try to identify under snow. It's not even possible to identify what is and is not polluted under snow. Yep, never got around to Kenneth in the lair. I have to just mouse over it one at a time. Most of this is stony soil, but I'll clear that whole area. The other area I wanted to clear is right outside of the entryway here. Just because it's just up against my entrance. It would look better if it was cleared. The lungs are done. Sapo, it is your turn. So Cam gets to operate on Sapo, her husband. 1 clear. And 2 and we're good. One of the huge advantages of these lungs is they sell for ridiculously high price on the black organ market. So there's not only do we end up tox immune, but then we end up with lungs that we can sell to exotic good trade partners. Which can't be said for legs, arms, eyes, etc. Kidneys, yes. Hearts, yes. Lungs, yes. But the others, not so much. So detox lungs are kind of a nice project to work on for that reason. Carlotta, that was the most inefficient painting I've ever seen. You don't need to freeze organs in RimWorld. They are temperature stable. As weird as that sounds, it is true. So, Sapo, you were up and wandering around? Good. Let's get that helmet on you. Yeah, shelf-stable lungs. It's a really, really weird concept. And now, of all of the original 6 adults, they all have detox lungs. Tech and Kadath, Sapo, Cam, Shay, and Shield, rendering them completely immune to environmental toxins, and also giving a little bit of boost to moving because of the upkick of breathing, which is pretty cool. And that, my friends, is where I am going to leave off. Thank you for tuning in to Doomsday Vault, which originally streamed live on Twitch, November 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credit. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Doomsday Vaulters.